Naranasan mo na ba yung empty wallet, empty pocket, empty-handed, walang laman ng GCash, walang laman ng debit card? Hi everyone, Crisel Morales here. Welcome back dito sa ating YouTube channel. Alright, so for our topic for today, I asked randomly 100 people with the question, why are you broke? Yes, ano nga bang dahilan kung bakit tayo nabobroke? This topic, I believe, is very beneficial sa inyong lahat. Yung mga nag-i-start maka-experience ng adult life where budgeting is a concern, this content is going to give you more information and ideas as you start managing your own finances. Ang mga sagot ng mga taong nakausap ko are very honest answers, funny, painful, but very real. Totoong totoo. Alright, so today I'm going to give you 7 common reasons and how you can avoid them. Alright, reason number 1, kulang ang sweldo. Totoo yan. Very, very true. Kulang ang sweldo. Sometimes, I'm thinking, hindi naman sa kulang kung minsan, mahal ang mga bilihin, mahal ang kuryente, inflation. Yun ang reason kaya kung minsan sinasabi natin na kulang kasi mahal ang mga bilihin, mahal ang mga babayarin. Mataas ang bilihin, mababa ang income. So, hindi talaga pwede. Hindi siya pasok. Okay, reality. You cannot budget the money you do not have. Okay? Totoo yan. Paano mo ibabudget yung wala sa'yo? Ibig sabihin, kung ano lang yung nasa iyo, yun ang i-budget mo. Okay, ang tip natin dyan, learn income stacking. Mag-freelance work, monetizing skills, mag-sideline. Ang importante, may additional income ka. And why not? Start your YouTube channel. Mag-TikTok ka. Reason number 2, hindi ko namalayan, nagastos ko na pala lahat ng pera ko. Dalawa yan, impulsive buying and no tracking. And people admitted, nag-overspend sila sa Shopee, Lazada, food delivery, at ang rason, sale kasi. Dapat matuto ka ng mag-budget. Huwag ma-overwhelm, huwag ma-excite. At ang tip natin dyan, use 3-day rule before buying your wants. Ano nga ba ang purpose ng 3-day rule? Nakakatulong ba ito? Yes, of course. The purpose of the 3-day rule before buying what you want is, number 1, to give yourself time to think. Kailangan ko ba talaga ito? Number 2, to avoid impulsive buying. Number 3, to avoid overspending and regret after. And next, to help you prioritize your needs, not your wants. Alright, so take note of our 3-day rule. Gawin nyo yan. Kailangan sabihin mo, implement mo, or make it a part of your system to do the 3-day rule before buying things, especially yung mga wants lang at hindi needs. Kasi kung minsan yung wants na yan, we may end up regretful. Magsisisi tayo kasi supposed to be hindi naman talaga natin binili. Pero dahil nga na-excite ka, yun ang tinatawag nating impulsive buying. Wala kasi tayong time mag-isip. Pero kapag i-include natin ang 3-day rule, then we will be able to do the wisest decision ever before tayo bumili ng isang bagay. Number 3 reason, marami akong utang, lalo na sa loan apps. Ang mga common answers nila, small loan lang pero marami. Di ko na kaya yung tubong 20%. Ang taas ha? Ang tip natin dyan, consolidate debts plus follow a debt snowball plan. Alam ko, yan makakatulong sa inyo. So how is it? Para magkaroon lang tayo ng idea. Okay, you start paying the small debts, yung mga maliliit at kaya mong bayaran. Pag nasettle mo yung mga maliliit, then isunod mo naman yung mas malaki. So, start with that plan, yung snowball plan, para nang sa ganon, at least, ma-organize natin. Though, maaring makaka-receive pa rin tayo ng mga tawag galing sa mga loan apps, but at least, meron tayong hinaharap na plan to pay. And let the customer service know na meron kang ginagawang way para mabayaran mo yung amount na nautang mo sa kanila. It's very important for them to know that you have the interest to pay. Yun ang importante. Fourth reason, savior ng family. Very true, tayo ang savior ng family. Tagapagligtas sa mga expenses. This is what we call the family burden truth. But of course, they are our family members. They are our loved ones. Kaya kung minsan, may kasamang sacrifice. And that is because we love them. And yung sacrifice na yun is out of love. Hindi out of anger, out of hatred, or out of pagsisisi. Sana naman hindi. Because our family is always our first ministry. And if we continue to love them, to provide their needs kahit nahihirapan tayo, when God sees our hearts, our sincerity, and yung love na source kung bakit tayo nagtatrabaho para sa kanila, I believe that God is going to double the portion of your blessings. Pinaninindigan ang lifestyle. Sabi ng mga young professionals, mga students, ayaw mapag-iwanan. Kahit walang pera, kahit walang budget. Yung treat yourself mindset. Deserve ko to. Bibili ako ng ganito kasi I worked hard. I deserve ko naman to. Kaya kung minsan bumibili ng napakamahal na shoes, napakamahal na bags, kasi ang mindset natin, deserve ko to. Because I work hard. But at the end of the day, we find ourselves telling na, sana hindi, ang mahal pala. Kapag na-realize natin na wala na tayong pera sa bangko, wala nang laman ng GCash, empty wallet, empty pockets, empty-handed, dun lang tayo usually biglang natatauhan. Kaya it's best to think twice and thrice and wise. Hindi naman masamang mag-upgrade sa buhay, okay? Pero ito ang tip ko para sa inyo. Apply the lifestyle ladder. Ladderized yan, hindi biglaan. Huwag mong pipilitin. Huwag mong pipilitin kung talagang hindi pa pwede. Eto, upgrade only after savings increase. Kapag marami ka ng savings, tumataas ang mga nasa-save mo na amount sa bangko, then maybe you can at least level up. Pero kapag talagang hindi kaya, huwag nating pilitin. Huwag tayong sumabay sa uso. Hayaan mo kapag mapag-iwanan ka, and so what? Create your own originality. Do not base kung ano yung lifestyle mo sa lifestyle ng ibang tao. Alright? They don't make you. And then eto, okay. Reason, hindi ko alam mag-budget. Yan na. Very risky kapag hindi natin alam mag-budget. It is very important for us to be knowledgeable in budgeting and tracking our expenses and saving for the future as well. Pero dito tayo doon sa reason na hindi ako marunong mag-budget. Kailangan yun ang unang matutunan natin. If we receive our salary sa mga estudyante, your allowance, it is very important na matuto kang mag-budget. You do not spend 2 pesos if you only have 1 peso. Alright? Kasi talagang hindi pwede. Magkakaroon ka lang ng utang kapag pinilit mo. Sabi ng iba, ang budgeting daw ay stressful, boring, and complicated. But the truth is, hindi naman. Lalong-lalo na if we learn how to make stashes. I'm fun with stashes. Yung I even have a wallet na ang daming compartment, and doon sa mga compartments na yon, linalagay ko yung mga amount for the priority needs. And linalabel ko sila. Meron silang sticker o kaya ay paper, nilalagay ko doon sa envelope, and then I label them. And that is how to make stashes, and it is helpful. And that is also one way of budgeting. Ang tawag natin dyan kung minsan ay envelope system. Or pwede ka ding gumawa ng own personal formula mo. Kung minsan mahirap mag-umpisa, but i-push mo yan. Sa mga kaibigan mo, sa mga kakilala mo, who also make stashes, ask them how they do it. And be inspired kasi you have to start now, girl. Otherwise, magsisisi ka for the rest of your life na hindi mo natutunan mag-budget. Hindi ka marunong mag-track ng expenses at wala kang savings. You're not getting any younger. Okay, moment of truth na magiging conclusion na din natin. Being broke is not all about spending. It is also about our habits. Our habits play a very important role. Risky sometimes kapag hindi natin na-control. Yung habits natin, yun ang magdadala sa atin sa pagiging broke. At huwag nating hayaan yon. Kawawa ka naman kapag wala kang pera, walang laman ng wallet, walang laman ng pocket, empty-handed, Gcash wala, debit cards walang laman. So, paano ka? Kaya again and again and again, be wise. Think thrice before you click. Ang daming parcels ha. Let us start with our budgeting now. Kung sagot mo din ang isa, dalawa o tatlo or lahat ng mga nabanggit ko na answers ng mga 100 people that I spoke with, then mag-comment ka and say, guilty ako. Don't worry, hindi ka nag-iisa because we all started from somewhere. And totoong-totoo yan. Baka one day, maging financial advisor ka na, o di ba?